Hello there. A lot of people in Discord asking me to make a video about my build, so I wanna showcase what I'm playing and why I'm playing it. It's a full syndremic human, okay health, not okay stamina, very good mana, somewhat okay melee damage bonus, stout, 30 years old. So first, I wanna structure this video. I'm gonna tell you downsides of the build, then pros of the build, and the general insight of the playstyle. So first of all, you're not 100% fighter. You have less HP, you have less speed, you have less protection, you don't have adamant or augmer clade, you have slightly less stamina, but you have a lot of mana. If you have a good trinkets, in my case I have plus 48 I think, so I have this augmer rings, it gives me 70 psyche together. It's pretty good because more psyche you have, more mana you have, and more regeneration of mana you have. And always keep in mind more psyche, less magic damage received, and less magic healing received, by the way, too. But that's not that crucial. You are not a frontline fighter who relies on heavily rely on mages who heals you. So yeah, that's more of a mage than a fighter, but you still can peel for yourself. You still can peel for your mages. You still can summon walkers, you can summon ritual pets, you can kill people with your weapon of choice. In my case, it's a spear, but again, you're not limited. Whatever, just not really heavy something. Like, for example, I looted this shit from somebody. It's 4 kilograms. That's gonna have way more stamina usage than a spear, and also like swords gonna you're gonna have like good times with swords because it's easier to hit target than with a mace or with a axe. You have less damage than a Tursar, you have less damage than an Ogmir on average. So you don't really want to invest in the something that's not going to benefit your build. In my case, my benefit is Psyche. I really like a lot of mana. I like casting Elf Surges all day long. So Elf Surge gets 38 mana, so I can cast quite a lot. And also I can cast Death Hands like all day long, kill foot fighters with that. I can cast like all the heals that cost like nothing. And again with a new cleric, by the way, cleric got buffed, so your minimum mana regeneration is increased to 20%. That's huge because you have 20% plus your passive mana that gives you another 20%. And for example, I want to cast heal on myself. And I'm in heavy armor. I have 22 kilos on me. And when I'm talking, that's gonna be regenerated already. So basically you can heal with lesser heals for free all the time if you stack more armor. Like I have 25 kilograms right now, and my mana regeneration not goes anywhere, I still have it. But yeah, if you have more of that armor weight, you have less stamina regeneration, and you don't really want to be an efficient stamina user, so don't press shift key when you're attacking somebody, make everything count, don't sprint and charge attack at the same time, like all the usual stuff. But there is an issue nobody talks about. If you have a human warcry, for example, do I have Rex? Good, let's cast it. Okay, I have my human warcry, I'm casting off switch on myself, so I resisted it. But if I will have my allies around me and I'm gonna self-cast an Elf Surge, it's gonna damage them for 11 or like 9 damage something. It's not a 100% resist chance for them, but 100% resist chance for me for some reason when I don't really need that. So you really wanna have Tactician that's gonna reduce all incoming magic damage to your allies from you reduced by 50%. That's good to have it. I'm lazy, I'm not leveled enough, so someday I'm gonna get it, but till that day my ally is gonna suffer my also just a little bit more. But if you leveling from scratch or you leveling right now, better get tactician. Versatile already discussed, like it's a must-have. Shamanistic got replaced here, also good, but you have to have it, so you don't have a choice. Cleric, all these stats, like the one that gives you just stats, get it, but plus max dex plus max con, it's up to you. For me, it's less important because like I'm still faster than your average foot fighter. Two more constitution, not gonna like, okay, two more HP, two more stam, good, great. I don't really need that. A lot of people, by the way, making half colored half Tindermin or half Sidoyan half Tindermin. That's still viable in the bigger groups, but personally I don't like it because you can't excel as a mage, as a other guy who casts a lot of damaging spells in a short amount of time on a Callard because your mana gonna be low. You can't get like max intelligence without trinkets. You need trinkets all the time. If I put my trinkets out, I'm still gonna have everything like that, but the psyche gonna be minus 48, right? Yeah, of course it's not like plus 48 psyche, but I can level it and I can live on this build without almost any changes. It's not possible on any other race right now. So Kalar gonna get like few more points of damage, more health, slightly more armor. Sidoyan gonna have more intelligence, but again you need better stats trinkets to cover it, and also you're not gonna be a good foot fighter. For example, if you're gonna stand the same skill level Tusa gonna win, same level, same skill level. I mean Ogmer gonna win. Just not gonna work. The only thing that helps you in fights it's your Akpont. It's basically you don't need pets or something. You can summon a Walker anywhere, control it, cast Akpont, and each time you receive whatever damage, magic or physical melee damage, 10 to 25% of that damage gonna go not to you, but to the pet you Akpont and base. In my case, it's usually zombie, but you can use ritual pet, you can use whatever you like. You can use your horse, but horse doesn't have a lot of HP. You can still kite around your greater walker, you can make a greater walker fight for you, I mean. So that's pretty viable and decent option. Uh, only problem, whatever walker you're gonna have, it's gonna eat your mana. You still have a decent psyche, but you want to have a walker knowledge, and you better max it out. Again, I'm lazy. It's not maxed out for me because, like, with that level, I'm already not losing mana, but it's better to have it on 100. To level it, summon whatever amount of walkers, cast Control Undead on them, and sit naked, regenerate mana. It's gonna level the skill. Talking about skills, professional skills, Walker knowledge. The rest is whatever crafting you're doing. I'm doing like armor crafting, so that's my stuff. About the skills. So vitalism, you need that. That's mana regeneration, and mana regeneration for 100. Meditation is garbage. Mental training, again, that's a bug right now because the ring gives me more psyche and intelligence, but whenever you relog in game things, you don't have it. So if you're doing that, magic, it's 100 again. Same with blocking, like you need blocking, all the foot fighter skills. Only thing, like I don't like aggressive stance, so if you don't have aggressive stance or you wanna have aggressive stance, it's up to you. In my case, that's like 1 to 3 damage, so just a placeholder for ritualism. Sprinting, of course, because you want to have all the armor training and heavy armor training. That's needed. No mounted skills. Combat maneuvering, no brainer. Armor training again. Feint, endurance again. If you're really good with the stamina management, you don't need endurance. I'm not really good with the stamina management. I need endurance. That's it. Creature control you can drop, I think. Oh, I can drop it at 0 already. Okay, like you need like 4 or 5 creature control on average. So anatomy I don't really use because I can just heal myself, and if I'm getting hard focused I will call for heals, but again, it's my playstyle. If you need anatomy, that's up to you. You're gonna have free 10 anatomy from the Clade gifts anyway, so melee weapon, it's a weapon of your choice. In my scenario, it's spears, not leveled, and like I had swords, but swords, I don't really enjoy swords. I like spears more, but it's up to you. Ecumenical, it's 62 again, same bug. I like 62 ecumenical for only two reasons. The first reason it's fulmination, and the second reason is a thunderlash. If you don't have enough mana, don't go for it. Stop on 50 ecumenical so you can cast magic reflect and all the healing. So necromancy 100 because for Alpha Search you need 92 and like 8 more points you can have mental leech. You don't really need that, but you can use it on mages to troll them. Uh, that's it. Atrophy is trash, to be honest. Maybe they're gonna buff it in future, I hope, but it it's supposed to be good on running away targets like Halvarans. You cast that on them, they can't regenerate stamina, you can catch up with them. That not works like that. They regenerate it faster. So that's kinda not cool. And that is it, pretty much. What else? Like I'm wearing usually Tan and Crown armor, but if you can wear full steel, you can wear Panzer, you can wear Reptile, it's whatever. I'm using that because I have Trinket. Oh, also, if you have an amulet that gives you more primary points, get it. It's very good. It's usually pretty cheap because people usually want like necro damage, whatever, fancy stuff, or slash and defense, even more armor weight. You don't really need that. 11% armor weight gonna be okay. Don't push it out to 14%. Don't pay like 5 stacks of gold for that. It's not worth it. Again, like if you wanna have like heaviest armor and a shield and you wanna be like an Ogmir level of armor and tankiness, go for it, but it's up to you. Personally, for me personally, that's enough. And for rings, in my case, as you can see, it's only stats. Again, if you have decent rings, it gives you stats and damage bonuses and other stuff, good for you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that was useful for you and your ears not bleeding. See you next time. Bye.